What's up, lovers? How are you doing today? Today I am making a video about 5 jokes that will kill with the ladies. They're gonna be turned on, that their panties are gonna disappear. You see, the craziness is here. I apologize in advance, but it's here. Lovers, being funny is very important to women. You know, we wanna be entertained, we wanna have fun, and it's been a study, not just from my brain, a real study that shows that 80% of women says that laughter or somebody that's funny or whatever is the main trait they're looking for, the first trait they're looking for in a man. So guys, I know everybody is not a fucking comedian like me. I be thinking I'm funny. I know I'm not funny. But sometimes it doesn't come naturally for people to be funny. You know, we're not all fucking comedians. So today I'm gonna let you know some jokes, some way of joking that are gonna make her look at you like, damn, he's funny, damn, he's attractive, yes. Tell me more, daddy! Before we start, I created a Patreon at www.patreon.com/Melli Monaco. So if you guys wanna go over there and check me out, see a little more sexiness, a little more of my life, you go over there, please, and thank you. All right, so now let's start. 5 jokes that are gonna make you irresistible with the ladies. Let's go. Number 1, the laugh transfer. Yes, that's the easiest. You don't need to be smart. You don't need to be witty. You don't need to be clever with that. It's just fucking easy. So what you do is when you start telling a story, you just gotta entertain yourself. So probably you're thinking of the story. It's funny. Just start laughing. Hopefully you really are cracking yourself up. But like you start laughing and you'll see people around you are gonna start laughing too because they're like, they don't know the story, but they feel like something funny is gonna happen because you're laughing already. So they're gonna start laughing. Or for example, remember when some comedians, they be telling jokes, but they're laughing while they're telling the jokes because they're already thinking about the whole experience or the joke they're about to say. And we laugh with them because we wanna know what the joke is about to be. And also because maybe they can't even control their laugh because they feel like it's so fucking funny when they're gonna tell us, we're gonna die laughing. We're laughing with them just because they can't control their laugh. It's emotional contagion. Human emotions are transferable from person to person, and laughter is the thing, number 1 thing that's the most transferable, like the easiest. I don't know if I'm speaking English today, but I hope you guys understand. Number 2, an overreaction. So with that one, it's pretty easy too. So what you do is whatever she says, you gotta overreact. You gotta take it overboard. She's gonna be like, you're over the top a little. Yes, that is the point. You need to be over the top. So for example, she tells you, I love McDonald's. I'm gonna tell you, I love McDonald's. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna be like, hell no. You're gonna get up and fucking leave. You leave. You don't leave all the way, obviously. But you're gonna act like you're leaving. You're so disgusted by what I said that you leave. Or I tell you I love McDonald's and you happen to love McDonald's too. You're like, woo! You give me props. It's overboard because obviously who is clapping because I'm liking McDonald's? But you know, I'm gonna laugh because, first of all, because nobody likes McDonald's but me. So I'm gonna laugh because I'll be like, you like McDonald's, but I'm also laugh because you don't take yourself so seriously and you're just over the top with it. If you hate it and you walk away, it's also gonna make me laugh because you're extra. Being extra is good sometimes. Don't overdo it all the time, but I'm telling you, she's gonna laugh. So the trick is to commit to the reaction and stick with it and go over the top. Number 3, the deliberate misinterpretation. So pretty much she says something and you're smart, so you know what she means, but on purpose, you're gonna take it another direction. You're gonna misinterpret what she says. For example, she's gonna tell you, well, I don't sleep with men on the first date. Tell her something like, oh, so you sleep with women on the first date? It's funny. I know maybe it's a little corny, but it's funny, I think. Or she might say some shit like, I don't like your shirt, it's kind of ugly. And you tell her, well, calm down. I know you want to see me naked and without the shirt on, but this is not the right place, maybe later. Yes, that is so good because the bitch just threw a jab at you and now you're acting like, first of all, I didn't even hear the jab. And second of all, I know you want to see my fucking sexy ass body. Yes, Or another one, are you trying to pick me up? No, never. I don't even have a car. You know, that's the type of shit you say. You gotta be a little quick with this one. It's not super hard, but you know, you gotta be listening so you can hear those and like, oh, let me say that. Oh, let me say that. Yes, she's gonna laugh. She's gonna love you. And her panties, she's not even gonna wear panties when she comes out of the house. No, she don't need those. Number 4, sarcasm. So sarcasm is the most popular one, and most people I think are pretty good with it. So pretty much you say something that you don't really mean or the opposite of what you mean. So for example, she's gonna ask you, how many girls have you been with? You can answer, you're asking today or yesterday, because today I got 3 and maybe I get a 4th one with you. You know, you can be a little extra, you can be a little flirtatious with that one. Sarcasm is really good, but the thing with sarcasm is like people need to understand that you are being sarcastic. Because if those people don't get that type of humor, they're just gonna think like you're serious. Can you imagine somebody asks you, so how many girls you've been with? And you're like, well, today it was 4 and yesterday was 5. And you really mean that. If the person doesn't get that you're joking, it's not gonna be good for you. So yes, try to make sure that that person has that sense of humor first. Also, make sure you don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, people are gonna start thinking that you're for real and that that is the truth that you're telling at all time. And number 5, it's called misdirection. So you say something and then a little bit after, you proceed to say the total opposite. It's a 2-part joke. So you set up something with expectations and then you throw people off because you're about to say the opposite of what you just say. So they're gonna expect something and then you say something else. So for example, you're eating a burger and you don't really like that shit, you know? So you say some shit like, wow, this burger is awesome. It's fresh out of the garbage disposal. Okay, so pretty much you are saying that it's not that good, but because you say that this burger is awesome, she's thinking you really like it, and then obviously you hate it. Yes, she's gonna be caught off guard. The switch is gonna be what's funny. A lot of comedians actually use that. Or for example, the girl is wearing something kind of like, you know how this new style is like a little dirty sometimes, or like maybe a jeans or like a bunch of like cuts and stuff. You can say something like, oh my God, your jeans, so pretty. It gives me like this homeless vibe. So then she's be like, really? So that's a compliment, it gives you a homeless vibe? Well, yeah, so right there, she thought like you really enjoy the jeans. Maybe you still do, but you tell her it gives her a homeless vibe, because in her mind, she was expecting like, oh my God, I'm so stylish, they're so pretty, blah, blah, but then you throw some shade and tell her, yeah, it's a little homeless, kind of, you know. So find shit like that to say. I know this one might be a little more thinking that you need to do, because you have to set it up 2 parts. And yes, so hopefully these women do have a sense of humor, because some of them might get offended. So I don't know, be careful still. If somebody gets offended, don't tell them I sent you. You're on your own at this point. So that's all. So hopefully this video was helpful. You can like, share, comment. You can also follow me on Instagram at MelliLoveXO and at Melli Monaco. You can, oh, I forgot, also subscribe to my Patreon at www.patreon.com/Melli Monaco. Yes. And yes, you guys, I love you. I hope you guys are funny, because I love to laugh. So if you make me laugh, you already know with me. Yeah, I dated this dude. He was not so good looking, and I'm a little shallow, so I do like a handsome man. And he was just the most hilarious person I've ever been around. Like seriously, hands down till this day. And he was so funny that I was like, I'll date him. I don't give a fuck. And then it was such a good time. I mean, at some point it didn't turn out to be such a good time because some other shit happened, but it was such a good time when I was around, when we were laughing, that I was like, yes, it's worth it. So guys, I'm telling you all the time, maybe you guys don't think you're the most attractive, or you don't have the most money, or this and that. You can win on some other shit. Today, you can win by being funny. All right, I'm done talking too much. It's time to go outside and enjoy the day. I will talk to you tomorrow.